This is Kristen Keeps It Real. And real talk, I think we're at the point where we as actors are wanting to be the most efficient that we can be with our time when it comes to submitting our self-tape auditions. And that includes editing them. So today's episode is all about how to edit your self-tape directly on your phone. Let's get after it. Okay, iPhone users, this one is especially for you. But if you don't have an iPhone, tune in next week, because I'm going to put you onto an app that can do the same thing, but even better. This is for the folks who literally want a done-for-you video software that can be done in 8 minutes or less. If you don't have it already, download the iMovie app first so we can get started. As a note, before I edited my audition, I created an album in my photos where all the videos I want for my self-tape submission to reside. Then I swiped down to get my search bar, typed in iMovie, clicked on the app, and then this menu popped up. I picked Movie, then Media in the top left corner, and then hit Albums. I then go all the way down to the album I created, named Edit Auditions on Phone, and voila, all the videos are there. At this point, I select them all and hit Create Movie. As you can see, all the transitions and everything are already there, and you can literally save it and be done. But I realized that not only is it completely out of order, but because I didn't edit out me turning the camera on and off prior to uploading in iMovie, I have to go in and individually do that. But first, I need to move my slate to the beginning, which I can do with a simple drag. Next, I crop out the beginning and the end just a little bit by simply dragging the handlebars in so that it's shorter. Next, I need to get that full body shot, so I'll drag that over here. Then I hit the pinch to zoom magnifying glass icon, pinch it, zoom it, do whatever so that the full body is just right. This time I chose the split clip tool to edit out the reaching to turn the camera off and on. Once again, I'm going to select the clip, go to the point where I want out, and hit Split Tool. Delete that new short clip that just appeared and do the same thing on the back end. Then for some more rearranging and doing the exact same thing I just did with the split click option. Same technique for the next clip and the next. Some more dragging around of clips and then hit Done. Once you're done, you have the option to title your file. Hit the upload arrow symbol, then save video, and it will automatically save to your Photos app. Here is the finished product.
Kristen King, I'm 5'8", and I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Now, if I wasn't nitpicky, I would send it just like this, except I hate how short the transitions are, how noisy it is during the full body portion, and I realized one video was still in the wrong place and not completely edited the way I wanted it. So I went back in and fixed each of those. First things first, I selected the full body clip, went to the audio in the menu bar, and dragged the volume down to 0%. Then I dragged the out of place clip back to where I wanted it to be, and at each transition I simply highlighted it, chose dissolve, and elongated it to 1 second. But one thing that still annoyed me was that there was no transition at the end of the movie. So to remedy this, I click on the plus sign at the top left corner, then backgrounds, chose white as an option. Now it's at the end of the scene. I select the white clip and shorten it to as far as it can go. And boom, now you have a proper fade to white finale. Now, what if I need to add text to my slate? Easy. Hit that plus sign, go to text, pick what style of text and font you want. I chose standard, filled everything, and minimized the font and dragged it to the bottom left corner. I did find that this feature was not very user-friendly and I couldn't change the size of font for my height text that I wanted, but it was definitely good enough. If you want to add audio or sound effects to your audition, you would do the exact same thing. But since I don't need that for this audition, I won't be doing it. Now to double check that everything is gravy with my transitions and scenes, then I hit Done and export it to my library. And now for the finished product. And I like it. All in all, this audition took 8 minutes of my time to edit, and I can easily WeTransfer this or download it directly to Actors Access or any other casting website, especially since it already sized down for the correct amount of megabytes for an upload. The only caveat to this program is that sometimes something can be so simple that your options are very limited. If I was on my computer, I would superimpose my full body clip onto and next to my slate while I talk. Because call me crazy, but those black bars on the side drive me nuts. And also, because I wasn't mic'd during this audition, there was a lot of reverb bouncing around the room, which I could have easily fixed in the audio of Final Cut Pro on my computer. But again, that's if I nitpick. This self-tape is more than acceptable in regards to sound and editing for you to submit. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. I'll see you next time when I show you another app for iPhone and non-iPhone users alike that has much less limitations and is free $99.